Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. Welcome to the program. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. Hope you had a great weekend. Oh, man, I'll tell you, we did. We were up at Six Flags Great Escape up in Lake George this weekend. Had a blast. Me, Lauren, and the kids went across the streets to Martha's for some great ice cream before we left. I got to tell you, it was picturesque this weekend up there hanging out in good old Six Flags Lake George. Today on the show, we're going to talk about the chances you'll get away with murder here in the United States, how IHOP is releasing its own pumpkin beer. Plus, we'll also talk about Dunkin' Donuts' new official name, how much $10 was worth when you were born, how the millennials are actually killing the divorce rate, and what's happening at my blog at z93hv.com. First, though, here's Lit at Z93. Today's classic rock, and IHOP just announced that they've created a beer. It's called IHOP's Pumpkin Pancake Stout, and they use batter from their pumpkin spice pancakes as part of the recipe. So yeah, it's yet another pumpkin spice product, but you won't be able to get this at any restaurant since they don't have a license to sell it. So you're gonna have to look for IHOP's first beer when you go to beer festivals. Don't forget Brew U coming up this weekend over there at the Culinary. Maybe they'll have some of this, huh? You never know. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll see how that ride works moving along. Some AWOL Nation, the Scorpions, and Van Halen on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. And check this out. Is there somebody in your life that you wish you could kill, but you're afraid you're going to get caught? Well, the FBI just released their latest crime statistics. And check this out. There's a showing of about a 40% chance that you'll actually get away with murder. That's right. Cops only cleared about 62% of murder cases, which means 38% of cases haven't led to any arrests. Wow, that's a pretty dark way to start the day, huh? Here's Drowning Pool, It's Bodies, Z93. Aerosmith, Sweet Emotion, Z93, today's classic rock. Now check this out. Last Tuesday, Dunkin' Donuts announced that they're officially changing their name to just Dunkin'. No more donuts on that. And it's pretty obvious why they're doing that. They don't really make much money on their donuts anymore. So they want to de-emphasize them and make it clear it's not all they do. They still sell donuts, but since, they make almost 2/3 the revenue from coffee and other drinks, that's the real focus nowadays. That's how business works. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com, some AC/DC, plus 3 Days Grace and Collective Soul on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock, and check this out. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. The millennials are doing away with a lot of things in this country, and here's one thing millennials should be proud of. They're actually killing it. According to a new study, divorce is actually down in this country. It's dropped 18% in the past decade, and it's all thanks to the younger couples who got together and stayed together. All right, here's Metallica, Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. And somebody looked at the inflation rates and posted a list of what $10 was worth the year you were born, along with some other random things that you could buy back then versus today if you still had the same buying power. For example, $10 in 1970 would be like $67 today. $10 in 1980 would be like $32, and now $10 it's in 1990 was like $20 back then. How crazy is that, huh? But just think about it. When you used to go to McDonald's, how much food you could get with $20? You could feed a family of 7. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride into works. Moving along, some Disturbed, ZZ Top, and Queen on Z93. It's Rob Zombie, Dragula for Andre and Poughkeepsie, Z93, today's classic rock. I found myself a great video just for you guys to check out. It's why we should be nice to each other, because you don't want to end up like the victim in this video. Not sure what went down before all this happened, but we just get to see the payoff. A gentleman is walking down the street very swiftly with a table tray in hand. When he gets to a certain point, another dude appears on screen. The guy just throws the tray table at him and knocks the dude out cold. The guy just goes limp there on the sidewalk. You can check it out and laugh your ass off now by heading to my blog, z93hv.com. The keyword is Scotty. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com, some Marilyn Manson, Van Halen, and in 7 minutes, Aerosmith on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock, and that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. Up next, my man Gary C. takes you right until 2 p.m., then Tigman comes in and gets you through the ride home. Don't forget, every hour on the hour, we got that keyword for you to text in right up till 9 p.m. today, and you could put $1,000 in your pocket. I'll see you again tomorrow beginning at 6 a.m., and until then, you stay classy, Hudson Valley.